Hey guys, welcome to Bible study here at JSAW this week. We have been going through the Faith series, and today we're going to talk about James chapter 2, verse 14 through 26. Now, as a younger kid, when I was first learning to drop in, I slammed a couple of times pretty hard. You know, when you get up there and you put your tail on the coping, and you're like standing there and you're looking over it, and you're like, man, you know, this is scary, because as soon as I lean forward, that board is going to go flying, and I am either going to hit the deck or I'm going to fall all the way onto the concrete, and it's going to really hurt. And so while I was standing up there, it's like I knew what I needed to do, right? I've seen people drop in on a skateboard before. I knew that the wheels would turn. I knew that like the ramp was strong, the ramp was gonna hold me up and all that stuff. And so I knew all of that stuff, but I was still afraid. I was still afraid to like actually lean in and trust that the wheels are gonna turn and that the ramp is gonna hold up and that gravity would do its job and like that my body would work right. Like, I knew how to drop in my head and I could like visualize it, but that was worthless unless I actually took action, unless I actually leaned in and went for it, right? James is talking about the same thing in regards to our faith in Jesus. In this passage, he says, "What good is it, my brothers and sisters, if someone claims to have faith but has no deeds? Can such a faith save them?" And he goes on and he explains, no, like if you just, in your head, you're like, yeah, God exists and like Jesus died on a cross and stuff, like I know that. And you know, I go to church every once in a while. Like, that's okay, that's a good thing, that's a good first step, but like, is that a faith that is really gonna save you, right? James says, if your faith is not accompanied by action, then your faith is dead. It's worthless. It won't save you. He says, look at the demons, right? The demons know that God exists. They believe in God, right? They know that God exists. But that doesn't mean that they trust in God. That doesn't mean that they obey God. They don't act upon that knowledge in a way that aligns them with God, where they are actually trusting in God, where they're actually putting their faith in God to save them. In the same way, for you and me, we need to put our faith, our full trust in God. You have to put your faith into action. You see, it's faith that saves you, and it's only faith that saves you. But it's only really faith if it causes you to live differently, if it causes you to do something different. So, James gives a couple of examples that you'll get into when you read this passage, but essentially, your faith is only real if you act on it, if you put it into action. So, if you truly believe in Jesus, you will live differently. You will love people differently. You will walk up to people and you'll pray for people. You will, bring your requests to God. You'll talk to Him about the things that you're struggling with. You'll live differently because you believe in Jesus, in the power of God. You believe in the power of the Holy Spirit. And you trust that if you lean out, right, that He's going to catch you. So what I want to do as we wrap up this series on faith is I want to challenge you to not just like believe it up here in your head, but to believe it in your behavior, in the way that you live your life, in the way that you act. I want to challenge you to put your faith into action and to do something about what you believe. If you believe that Jesus is who He says He is, and that Jesus has the power that He says that He has, and all these stories that we have read, if you really truly believe that, then do something about it. Live differently. That's my challenge for you this week. Put your faith into action, because faith without action is dead. I'll see you next week.